shit. So everybody got to cover up for state secret purposes. But hi everybody, and welcome to the third Taboritsky campaign or episode here in the Holy Russian Empire campaign, I guess, which is neither holy nor Russian or an empire, right? Because we're just supposed to say that, right? And not even think about it. Just use epic history quote. Okay, hold on. Okay, we're good to go. Sorry about that. Okay. So Silas says, Moshi Moshi Senpai. Fucking weebs, man. Alright, so I wonder if we should wait a minute or so for people to come in, or if we should just carry on with the war. Kind of think we should probably just carry on. We'll carry on. Damn it, every time I think I could cross here, but there's this stupid lake. Hold on a minute. Is this tile open? Let's maybe come here. We probably also shouldn't be on 5 speed all the time. Hold on. There's our opportunity. There it is. Wait. Yeah, when do you come here? When do you come here? And the other one also come up here. Let's see here. So see, this is finally finished cleaning the house. Now I can play some HOI4. And then you see my stream thing. Let's see. Super Gamer Grill says you're playing. You spelled your wrong. Playing Moe Order. I don't think you can call your chat weebs. That's the joke. That's the joke. All right. So anyway, we're having a little bit of trouble here. I think what we're going to have to end up doing is encircling way back around here in order to kill these people. But yeah, we're just trying to find those gaps where we can. Let's keep an eye on these divisions here and hopefully get some organization back sooner rather than later. Yep, no, keep them busy there. God, I've got like no org. This sucks. This sucks! You know what? Hold on a second. I don't know about you guys. I gotta turn the effects volumes down a little bit. It's just a bit loud. Okay. Okay. What can we do? What can we do when we live in a shoe? How much? We need 50 command power in order to do something else. We're not using our air power. I don't think it's going to do much for us, but at least we could try, I suppose. You were playing as Tabby, that means there is no conditional or unconditional surrender. You're going to have to conquer all of Finland and complete... Are you serious? Does Taboritsky actually get to take all of Finland? Is that because his ideas of like the full Russian Empire and such? Are you being for real right now? Oh man, this sucks. I'm trying to stop these people from running around. Keep poking. How long is it going to take my divisions to get up there, for fuck's sake? 7 hours. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Where did that guy come from? Did he come from the north? What is this bullshit? Damn it. For roleplay, it's a more consistent path. Oh. That's crap. That thing came out of nowhere. Unfriggin' believable. And now they're spreading around. How am I doing logistically? Logistically, I at least seem to be doing okay. But yeah, it's a superior enemy we are fighting. Fuck. fucking bullshit, man. Okay, I'm trying to come here and then here. Go. Let's come down here. Alright, we're gonna try something a little different. What's this peace conference? Oh, what's going on here? Alright, that's the end of the Ulster Volunteer Forces. We're not gonna talk about it because then, next thing you know, we got modern issues getting dragged into the chat. And I would much rather we instead follow up! Follow up! Follow up! Follow up! Hold on. Yes, this is the chance. The only way we're gonna break this friggin' deadlock is we gotta get past all these stupid lakes. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Could these tanks go slower? Do you think they could? Do you think maybe I have to open up the console command and see if there's ways to physically make these tanks move slower? I think this infantry division is getting out of the way. Oh, what's happening now? Okay, we're slowing down. We're slowing down. We're slowing down. Fuck's sake. My infantry are sucking. This is so bad. I don't understand. We've taken like 4 times the casualties they have. Maybe it's time to stop. Black market order failed. Yeah, whatever. Anything else we want to do in the meantime? That's gonna hurt stability. I don't know what any of these other things do. Yes, niet molitov. Those fucking lakes, man. Oh, that's right. They don't have the, like, air production stuff in the focus tree in the New Order. Well, at least we're gonna have a lot of political power, huh? Yeah, come on, get in friggin' position already here. Alright. Let's actually do an attack now. On the whole front, we're doing force attacks. And here's my opportunity right there. What are you doing? Oh, you stupid little bastards. Getting wrecked. Oh, no! Okay, come here and then here. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, 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 come on. Yeah, this guy's just staring at the lake. Got freaking Coast Guard over here. It's because I didn't achieve that good early breakthrough. That's the problem. But it's fine. You just get past all the lakes. You come down here. You hit Lake Lagoda, and then you're in the money. You're in the money. We're in the money. We'll spend it then. Their territory, but it's my territory. Ted verification. Whoa! What's happening in the other monitor? Oh no. Okay. Oh, hold on a second. I wanted to show you guys something. Timeout. Pun intended, because, you know, the clock. Now, some of you were saying earlier how, oh, the flag kind of looks like Omsk, and then we've changed over to our Holy Russian Empire flag. Well, as you know, this is the Moe order, which means you've got to replace all the men with you know, cute anime girls. So, let me try to find the picture. Let me show you guys an up-close picture of our new flag, which you probably did not notice because you know, it's small and in the corner. But this is in fact what our flag looks like now. It doesn't have Jesus. It's Madoka, I think is her name. I have not actually seen this anime myself, But it is my understanding that she died for our sins. So, so there we have it. Oh, just in time for Matkovsky to arrive. So anyway, I just thought you guys would enjoy that. Anyway, let's head back now. Okay. Where were we? Man, I can't believe that these Finnish fucks think that they can actually stop me. Jesus Moe Sona or something? Well, you know what? These friggin'... Hold on. These freaking Finns think that they can stop me. And to that, I say...
Go find out for me, little...
Oh, no, that's the wrong thing. These Finnish people think that they can stop Taboritsky's destiny. And here's what I have to say to Miss Carl Lennart Oesch.
Find out for me, little pig. Prove to me how foolish it actually is to try and change the world. Doesn't matter.
All right. You tell him, Taboritsky. That's right. We still are gonna have the sound drops. Son of a fucking bitch. At least we're gonna encircle one division here, I guess. Alright, Indonesian war's over. Here we go, here we go, here we go. No, don't move. Hold on. One of my tanks died. It forced attacked itself into oblivion. Oh, man. God damn it. So that's where the other tank division must have gone too. Ah, I swear this only happens in TNO. Fuck's sake. I'm so pissed now. Well, that's it. We're out of manpower and perhaps out of options as well. At least we go, oh, look at that. Wow, we can take this one tile. There goes Sukarno and this, I don't even know what to call this outfit, wins the Indonesian Civil War. Oh, fuck. Oh, is this open? Think it is. Think it is. Oh, I just... no, never mind. Fuck's sake. Well, we're gonna get a lot of political power, boys and girls. Alright. Let's try to get down here. I think that they have, in fact, just left this open for us. Alright, the AI is acting weird now. They have harassed me at every turn, and now nothing. You know what? Quickly, quickly, come down here. Oh, man. What are they doing? They're just standing there. You guys are seeing this live. I'm not fucking around. I didn't, like, turn off the AI. They're just standing there. Menacingly. What are they doing? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna so much tell this Visota in the chat. Hold on. What's going on here? General Suharto has couped the Indonesian government. It is time for the minorities in Indonesia to rise up. Cat girls, rise up. What is it? They don't have the divisions to cover the gap. Maybe. Strange times in a strange land. A land of ice and snow. It's letting me step on them. They've embraced the yanderiness. I don't know. Yeah, and something I want to remind you, everybody going, it's Tal Visota, which it's like, okay, you're cool, because you can't just say Winter War. It's you know, it's like people who do, you know, you might as well just be going, après moi, le déluge. But remember, the Finns lost the Winter War. Alright. Here's what we've got to do. We got to start coming down here and increasing. We need to increase the size of the bulge to make it harder for them to just walk through. Okay. Oh, what's happening? Peace conference. What's the peace conference? Germany just beat Ukraine, so I think the whole pact is pretty much reunited. Oh no, the Caucasus haven't been taken back yet. Oh yeah, we've got Burgundian. Oh, that's a nice detail. They gave her the scars of whoever that cuckoo guy is down there. I can't believe that you all thought I was actually going to lose.
Uh-oh, I think I'm being rather underestimated right now. I mean, if you think about it, what better time is there, right?
Okay. All right. This fucking, what division is this? The 2nd Strikovia division. You're going right on the front lines. I'm gonna call these meat puppets. They're going directly to the front line next war. Sitting here staring at the lake the whole fucking time. Alright. Alright. Yeah, I don't know what's happened. They've just frozen. Maybe pun intended? I don't know. I don't know. You can't seem to figure it out. They're not suffering from attrition yet, so I guess they're not panicking, for lack of a better word. Whoa. Oh. What's going on? Irkutsk has unified the Russian Far East for the 3rd time in a row. Perhaps the strength of the Buba is too much. Yeah. His close enemies eliminated. Chairman, I didn't mean to cover her face. Chairman Yagoda now seeks to further reinforce his claim as a legitimate successor of Bukharina's state and expand his power to the western frontiers of Siberia. The Reign of Terror marches on. Okay. Let's see here. I'm still not seeing any attrition happen over here, which is a little interesting. Oh, here we go. Here comes the bullshit. They're gonna try to cut my tank division off. Well, I won't let them. We're going to Helsinki! Kipsu says, goddamn Mommy Yagoda art in that news clipping. You guys are the money. Offers conditional surrender. Oh no. No, not after all the crap you've put me through. You come this way. We need wholesome sapling for the next stream. Hold on. Hold on. Stop that. There we go. Alright, we've taken Helsinki. Here, hold, pin this division some more. Okay, yeah, now they're trying to break out. The attrition has begun, and they've realized they're in a bit of trouble. Oh, they're trying to break through over here. Don't let them, don't let them, don't let them. Nope. There we go, there we go, there we go. Let's see here. Hey there, Featherus. Hey, Featherus, I got that beta yesterday. I've been, or I got it earlier this week, but I started recording yesterday. DM me on Discord if you want me to send you the thumbnail art that I'm gonna use. So, why are we checking on Japan? Showa Emperor. Oh man, I kind of feel like this Finnish war has really stopped a lot of the momentum for the the live stream campaign. Okay. All right. About to get that link up there. Actually, let's come down here to Lati and then Tampere. Perhaps. Keeping an eye on the front lines. I'm trying to get a breakthrough here. Finland is offering unconditional surrender. You're goddamn right. Ugh. You found bugs after it was sent out to you? Yeah, I don't want to say which path I'm playing right now, but and I haven't even checked it yet because I haven't gotten to that focus, but I think that there's a focus that's supposed to lower land doctrine research time, and it's actually going to increase land doctrine research time. I think that a plus instead of a minus, or a minus instead of a plus, was used somewhere. But that's just what the tooltip is telling me. I haven't actually researched it yet. Just as a heads up. Okay. So the end should be here. Okay, unconditional surrender, but not really. What's going on? Are we going to capitulate them or what? What is happening? It's been 2 midnights. Okay. There we go. Alright, everybody's coming over here now. Whoops. Well, Onega. Looks like you don't have a friend in the world now. Yeah. Yeah, it's the risk with betas. Oh, no, it's fine, it's fine. And I mentioned it at the start of the pre-recordings. As I was like, okay, yes, we've crushed the stubborn Finns. I said, you know, this is a beta. Some stuff might have slipped through. You never know. I don't think anybody's going to care. There hasn't been anything that's like a game-breaking stuff. Yeah, ara, Onega. Alright, so we've got this enormous encirclement here in the south now, which is just wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And then there's really only one division left in Onega itself, because the Finns are not part of the war anymore. They sold you out, Onega! They didn't give a shit about you! Yes. They said you needed to eat shit and die. I heard it. I heard it myself. Okay, very nice. Can you guys hear the music? It's very faint. There it is a little bit. Happy March. Yeah, sure, we're happy. Fuck's sake, no. Alright, we're about to take the capital. That's it! Is that it? Is that it? Yep, that's all we needed. Alright. The doorway to Europe lies open, and with it comes the smell of war once more. Oh yeah, war, huh? Yeah, what is it good for? Expanding our homogenies. Okay, so obviously we've got a lot to do. We're out of manpower now because of that shit. Let's integrate Onega, but I don't think that's going to do much when you get right down to it. We have a national service program we could do. I think we have to start encouraging returning expatriates. Yeah. Hear faint music. Alright, let's turn it up a bit. Okay. Alright. Now that we've done that, we should get the new focus tree, yes? Awesome! It's time for the Grand Regency! And by the way, guys, you know how I was playing the Last Waltz? Yeah, I've been playing the Last Waltz music here. And I also played Kurumi's theme from the show a few times, and I was afraid of a copyright strike. Well, turns out it's completely safe. I can play this as much as I want. So get ready to hear this 100 times. We, the rightful region of Holy Russia, have finally risen. Our enemies crowd around us, but we tread the blessed path. The imperial heartlands have been reclaimed in the name of God, Tsar, and nation. The empire yet rises as Lazarus from its tomb. Yet there remains so much more to do. The foundations of our home are riven by rot, promulgated by the unholy degeneracy of Bolshevism, Jewry, and cosmopolitanism. The cleansing fire of our divinely mandated rule must burn away these impurities and make way for her imperial majesty before all hope is lost. Oh yeah. Chill jazz to cleanse Russia to. It's such a simple tune too, but it works. We are going to have to figure something out, though, in terms of what we're going to do about manpower. It's a real problem. Oh, there's a little bit of it, and it's gone. If we could get the poverty rate fixed, and also the administration and stuff. Alright. Good stuff. Back to the main OST. So, what are we gonna do here? I'm trying to think what we're gonna do in terms of our armies and things like that. We're researching the helicopters, which in theory don't take much manpower, but it'll take a nice amount of industry. We're 211 days from being able to build our first ones. Have we researched air assault? I just thought. Is that like a separate thing? Yep, that's a separate thing. We have to have the helicopter first, though. Okay, divine right. I swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Shavarich Alexei Nikolaevich Romanov, his heirs and successors according to law, so help me God. I swear that I will truly and faithfully execute the... yeah, this is Taboritsky. So you know what? We're putting the music right back on, because it's Taboritsky talking. I swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Tsarevich Alexei Nikolaevich Romanov, his heirs and successors according to law. So help me God. I swear that I will truly and faithfully execute the office of regent, and that I will govern according to law, and will in all things to the utmost of my power and ability consult and maintain the safety, honor, and dignity of Tsarevich Alexei Nikolaevich Romanov and the welfare of his people. So help me God. I swear that I will inviolably maintain and preserve in Russia the one holy Catholic and Apostolic Church as established by law, and that the government, worship, discipline, rights, and privileges of the Russian Orthodox Church will be preserved. So help me God. Rise, blessed regent, said the archbishop, placing the regent's diadem upon her neatly groomed hair. Taboritsky did so, standing tall and proud before the golden throne crafted in secret for this very day. Only the archbishop stood between her, and absolute power, and now that man stepped aside. Taboritsky stepped forward and took up the crown jewels, a scepter for his right hand and an orb in his left, both fashioned of gold and of her own design. She would never assume the imperial crown, but all present would know her absolute power from appearances alone. She turned and sat herself upon the throne of regency, and all before him knelt in sublime submission. God save the regent. Alright. Let's keep going. Cool. We still have the Autocrat of Havoc. That's not helping our monthly population. Well, well, it looks like Marine is gonna be sticking around. Hey, you know what? She's also got heterochromatic eyes, just like us. It's just the opposite one. Hold on a second. So I don't really know Marine that well from Hololive. Does that mean that she just wears the eye patch for show? Or is it like Euron Greyjoy from a Song of Ice and Fire book, so she has her smiling eye that she covers up? I don't know what those games are, Gluzman. So, Mordry is well into her third decade of heading the Breton National Committee. Experts everywhere wonder if things remain as they have since the Congress of Pontivy in 1940, or if Mordry is finally ready to make her plans a reality. How is this news? Here we go. She wears the eye patch for show because she's a pirate. Okay, hey, you know what? I get it. And plus, it could be for that whole thing with the, you know, when you go into the ship to look for treasure in the dark and stuff, you pull up the eye patch, and then because it's used to being in the dark, it's able to absorb light better, and you can see better in the dark. That's a thing. That's a thing. It's an experiment you could do at home. Yeah, just like take anything and tape it over your eye for I don't know. I don't think it has to be that long, but maybe just do it a half hour. Then maybe go into a room in your house or apartment or whatever and turn off all the lights, and you won't really be able to see, but then you take that patch off and you'll be able to see pretty well with that eye that you just opened, because your eyes are then dilated, and so it could absorb more light. Anyway. What do we want to... What's the idea here? Hunting the opposition. We're not going to do that. I'm trying to figure out what's the priority, and I think that it's going to be that we need to reduce the administrative strain here. And it looks like we can't do this stuff anyway. We have to do Glorious New Day first. Oh, so we have to do this entire tree first, so I've been looking around for no reason. Okay, so there's the administrative strain, but this one's faster. This'll help with recruitable population factor, though, if we repurpose the gulags. So... we need the manpower first. Will this be a 6-hour stream? No. This isn't going to be as long as the others, because I've got other things I got to do today, including stream some Nier for a decent amount of time. I think I just did a half-hour stream like 2 days ago, and I was getting tired. I want to actually put aside some real time today to play Nier. At least a couple hours. It is not enough for those who rule to be pure of heart. The lands of Russia are infested with... Hold on. I swear this music volume is so low. I get it. It's like atmospheric or whatever, but I can't hear shit. It is not enough for those who rule to be pure of heart. The lands of Russia are infested with a multitude of vermin. Jews, Tatars, Asiatics. These parasites suckle themselves on the lifeblood of the empire, growing fat and healthy at the expense of God's chosen people. No longer shall the noisome presence of subhumans be tolerated in our holy empire. Time and time again they have betrayed Russia, always pursuing the allure of wealth and self-aggrandizement. After every betrayal, they beg and plead for their miserable lives, appealing to the good Christian morals of their rightful rulers. Many were thus deceived, but not the regent. For all their faults, the Germans, guided by God, have shown us the way. With bullets, blades, fire, and gas, we shall forever cleanse Russia of its enemies. Oh yeah, it's gamer time. That's not Burgundian Lullaby. That's right. That's like a... I don't know what's up with that, but it... Yeah. I think it's because it's the menu music, and so it got overridden by Erika. The Regent's Vision. The Regent lay there in her silken bed. Ooh. Oh, we're... Okay, so you gotta remember, we're laying in bed for this entire scene, so that means... The Regent lay there in her silken bed, the darkened ceiling swarmed with the telltale liles of the skein lines of indescribable color that laced through her view of the snuffed-out chandelier. They danced for her up there, but she knew that if she stood up, she could not reach them. They were too far away, too distant. Through watching them, she had tracked the progress of her ascension, the trek of the Tsarevich, the rightful heir, from Yekaterinburg. They stood fast, however. Where had she gone? They would not have disappeared if she died, for the skein tracks the immortal soul, not the fallible body. To the Regent, that was the mystery of it all. In the lines, she could watch them. She could know who was plotting against her, who was secretly calling her a madwoman. On those threads, she saw herself binding them, giving the attention of the Okhrana until they told her all of what they had done, what they could do, who they were, no matter how carefully the lie, or how much the liar begging that she was innocent. She saw the patterns, the weave of heaven. She blinked, and for a moment she saw a flash of inspiration, something new moving in the skein, a new line. She twisted it around in her mind. Excuse me. In her mind, let the gaps be filled. It was something new, interlocking around the strings, pulling them in. Coalescing from dust like her Russia had. A miracle, a loom with which to weave the future. The strings needed an engine to drive them. The Regent opened her eyes, gazing around the room. The journal sat on her nightstand, enticing her attention. She knew which way the clock would turn. But did her treasury, did the people, the court? She picked it up along with her pen. She would tell them to adjust their habits at once. The letter would be sent in the morning. They had to know. Alright. So, my eyes can see forever, but what of the past? Connections upon connections, how far do they go? Okay. Tyrese Baker says, please stop talking. I'm streaming! What am I supposed to do? Just work in silence? Time shifts behind us, out of view. Connections upon connections, how far do they go? So this is... Bells ring from a radiant future, take heart. I don't know what that means. So is the idea that she's going crazy, so it doesn't matter what you select? Alright, so we'll do a save file here. Okay, Ragent, Vision, Decision. So I guess it doesn't matter. Does time shift behind us, out of view? Well, I don't know. I just don't know. Oh, man. Oh, wait, yeah, I had a funny soundbite ready for when we took Onega. Give me a second. But also, we need to keep working on our industry and stuff like that. Okay, we could come over here. Start making our way towards the better infantry equipment. Yeah, I guess so. Check decisions. Oh, here we go. The clock works. Oh yeah, but hold on. Let me pull up that soundbite I had ready. Hold on. Here we go. So this one goes out to everybody in Onega who thought that they could resist me, who could resist the reestablishment of the Holy Russian Empire. Here on Radio Free Holy Russian Empire.
Thanks for the snack, boys.
Oh shoot, hold on.
Thanks for the snack, boys.
There we go. Hope you guys were able to hear the from the lip licking. All right. So let's see what this Clockworks thing is. The states run on... Excuse me. The state runs onward. Nice. Check out that picture. Powered by the approval of heaven, the scribes and inventors, the bureaucrats and soldiers. They are the components of the state, the force that drives it forward. But to the Regent, it would be wrong to call it organic. The state is not a living being. The state is a machine, an engine of infinite complexity guided by God's will, directed by the monarch's mind, the conduit to heaven. The Regent shall see all in his state, each cog, each axle, each piston in the grand divine clockwork that drives purity for the Russian spirit endlessly forward. There is never enough to guide. The clock has struck the first hour, slowly slipping forward. The darkness of the red midnight fades away. Our test lies in the distance. Midnight must never be allowed to come. So we can consider our destiny. Affects when selected, acknowledges power. Divine knowledge is divine power. And then appeal to the church. They have safeguarded his word. Now they shall safeguard the Regent. I don't understand what this means. Is this going to stop? So I'm guessing that when midnight hits, we explode. Right? Because isn't there a bunch of content for warlords that take over Russia after Taboritsky blows up or something? That's called, because it's called After Midnight, isn't it? So I've never played Taboritsky before. Do we want to be taking these or not? What do you mean yes, Kipsu? You can't just say yes. You gotta elaborate. Type sentences. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, we gotta also do something about this administrative chaos. We've got a lot of things that suck right now. Everybody's just saying yes. Oh, to what? Yes to what? Because I was asking an either-or question and you all said yes. It's to slow down or speed up the clock. Well, which does which, people? Come on. Let's get there. Take them as much as possible because they slow down the clock. Thank you very much, Heistiklop. Most useful. Let's see here. Guzman says speed. Worthless! Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Oh yeah, the Prince of Demchungondrum. This is over here, right? Yeah. This is a great portrait. I know I keep saying that, but it's just so incredibly detailed. The clothing and the hair and the background and everything. Let's see here. So, what's going on over here? Oh, Zimbabwe broke away. There's Robert Mugabe. Anyway. Alright, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to make a save file, and we're going to take a couple of these decisions and see what happens. If we're only at 1 o'clock... I don't know. It was a joke, bro. Well, Guzman, why did you think right now is the time to joke when I genuinely don't know what the fuck is happening? Alright. So... Anyway... So it struck the first hour. Let's consider our destiny. What does that do? Apparently nothing. Searching for answers. Oh no, here we go. The first invocation. Tsarevich Alexei Nikolaevich. Oh, okay. Here we go. So this is Taboritsky speaking. I'll give you guys a break from the portrait theme, even though I can listen to it nonstop. I'll give you a break from it. Let's see if it's just the music or my voice what's getting you all so goddamn horny. Tsarevich Alexei Nikolaevich Romanov, blessed child of the martyrs and rightful heir to all the Russias, your servant calls. I implore you, heed my prayers. Taboritsky waited in darkness. Not a single light illuminated her private chapel. The clouds were thick tonight, and not even the faintest moonbeam shone through the high windows. After several minutes, he heard distant whimpers and a presence on either side of him. He felt a mild pang of disappointment. It seemed that Tsarevich Alexei had deigned only to send a pair of angels in his stead. Quickly dismissing such selfish emotions, the regent raised his hands and spoke again. Greetings, servant of the Lord. I humbly ask you to infuse my soul with light, that I might see through the shadows that bar my way. The whispers grew louder. Though Taboritsky could not comprehend the language, somehow he still understood their meaning. Yes, she muttered, sweat dripping down her forehead despite the cold. Golden lines flashed in the darkness before him, bright as lightning, but emitting no light upon the surroundings. Yes, my lords, I see them. It shall be so. Time's waters are a babbling brook, turbulent and lively. God the designer, his mechanisms beckon. The clock slows down. So that's good, right? Because we're trying to avoid midnight, right? Okay. Dong the music. Woo zealots. No matter the answer, it'll always be construed to their advantage. Alright, darkest of days. So some people, I'm guessing that you said you did want me to do the music. Is that what the chat was trying to say? Well, we'll throw on the music again. People of Russia, subjects of His Imperial Majesty, I speak to you now on this darkest of days because I know as well as you do that a great danger lies in our midst. Holy Russia, the sole beacon of God's light in this benighted world, is imperiled. It has been so for centuries, but now we stand at the absolute nadir of civilization. All around us, threats the likes of which you cannot imagine are gathering.
The Jews and their barbarian puppets know that we are more vulnerable now than ever before. Our great nation that has been raped and plundered by the Bolsheviks, left in ruins so that a final decisive blow might snuff out the Russian spirit forever. Hold on. Some people are saying this voice is gonna kill me. Get used to it. Should we allow this to happen, all creation will fall into the clutches of the Jew with nobody to save it. But I, blessed regent of the Holy Russian Empire, will stand firm. Russia is not yet lost, my brothers. She is bruised and bloody, but still lives. Her salvation is still within reach. Stand with me, brave Russians. Stand up for the motherland, for the rightful Tsarevich, for the Lord God. Take up arms as your ancestors did and cleanse our lands. Just as Joshua swept into Kenai and exterminated the monstrous heathens who polluted it, we must scourge Russia clean of the Jew, the barbarian, and the infidel. Hail Russia! Hail the Tsarevich! Hail the Lord! Raise the banners high and strike down his foes. Kill the subhumans and free our people. The clock speeds up. Calm down, it's just a gamer. It's just a storm, Dick. Alright, time to repurpose the gulags so we can get some freaking recruitable population. Let's see. We shall take their precious gulags from them, round up the subhuman traders, and drive them into the depths of their own creations. Oh, I forgot to put the kettle on. Let's see here. We don't care about the black market trading, so let's get rid of that. We're waiting for a lot more of this regional development to pop up. Let's see. Kumer Matkovsky says, this voice makes this sound like an old Japanese pornography I got in Manchuria back in the good old Harbin days. Goodness gracious. I used the gulag to destroy the gulag. Alright, now I don't know what's going on with the Urals. When, if ever, we're going to be able to start interfering there. I don't know if it's over here. Let's see, we got the Imperial Army. Let's see, Black Budget in the green, Opulence, Absolute Truth. Well, there goes the Moscow Autonomy. I think it's back in the pact now. Yep, under Hoffman. Oh, it's so dark you can't tell where the border is. It's right here. Oh, it doesn't help that I'm using black. Alright, we'll change the color. Let's go to white. There we go. A little clearer now. Upon the threshold. Hold on a sec, How are we doing in terms of... Is that the helicopter done? Nope, we're still waiting on those. What are we gonna do? Let's get better artillery. Russian fascist book. No, I don't remember doing anything like that. That must have been somebody else, but... Only the answer the door for them if they don't leave, Semyon told his wife Natalia, hands upon her shoulders and gaze fixed with hers. They don't have any reason to bother us, so just keep quiet unless you don't have a choice. He looked at the children. You two, I promise you'll be safe, so long as you're smart. Smart, remember? You remember what I mean by that? Do what Mama says, says Svetlana, the older of the children. Right. Above all, don't panic. I know... You know who they want, and we're not those people. And you, Alex, look after your mother and sister. Don't go running off to try and find me. His son, always shining like the sun, saluted with a bold yes, sir, eliciting a smile from his mother. Okay, how long? They'll keep me, but it'll be longer than it used to be for certain. Don't fret if I'm not back by dusk. The gun is in your jewelry box. Okay.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna go get my tea kettle going. Oh, excuse me. Okay, back. Alright. Outdated equipment in production. We need to fix up, get the better anti-tank stuff. Yeah, God, it really sucks that we don't have a single friggin' factory. Another failed black market order. Marine, you are screwing me right now! I want my helicopters. Fine. Okay. Maybe it's something that I can't get technology that I don't have already or something. Okay, we could do a harsh glare. This reduces administrative strain. It also slows the clock down, which is cool. But it's going to cost us more manpower. I think we want to slow the clock down as much as possible, at least for right now. Oh, a lot of stuff is slowing the clock down, actually. This gives a more daily political power gain. We got plenty of that. Honor the Blessed Regent. I think administrative strain is what we need to prioritize. So, a harsh glare. Jews, Tartars, Kalmyks, Komi, Udmurits, Buryats, none are a match for the iron will of the Russians. Some may question our right to slaughter millions. Those who understand realize that we have no right to let them live. Alright. Socialist says, lol, you have no manpower. Wow, good job, Socialist! You found out where the rest of us were 50 minutes ago. I know I don't have manpower. That's why I'm going down the path that I'm going down right now. You know, I'm coming over here, repurposing the gulag. So now we're going to get some recruitable population and stuff. You know, we're already mobilizing. Good. Alright. Okay, what, Gluzman, why are you saying the gun is good, the penis is evil? I don't get it. What did I miss? I go to friggin' turn on my tea kettle and I miss the whole conversation, I guess. All right. All right. What do we got here? I think the priority is, I don't know, support equipment for right now. Okay. Harsh glare. It's a reference to a cult classic movie. Alright. We could do bounties on parasites. Things have kind of slowed down a little bit here. Makes this more popular. It'll add stuff to our cop. No. We're gonna do... Let's look at the clock. Or, no, where do we look at the clock? It's up here. Struck the first hour. We've got so much time, I think. I think we're kind of okay. We could reform the Okrana, which, that's going to reduce strain. So I guess let's go this way, although... does administrative strain hurt our recruitable population? It does a little bit, 10%. Okay, yeah. Let's get uplifting the system. We need to cleanse Russia of impure races, forever securing it for the true master race. I guess it's good to keep slowing it down. Be preventative, not reactive when it comes to the clock, right? Okay. So when are things going to pick up again in this episode?
What indeed, am I right? A good question, but it won't be answered today. What do you say? I don't know about you, but I think our date is long overdue.
Oh no, that was the wrong one. Was Femme Tabby holding a gun to my head as I get led to the back rooms? Yet we all miss Serov now. Bad movie by Sean Connery in hooker boots and a giant stone head that vomits guns, says this line. Sounds pretty surreal. This is definitely the first hour. Funny Clock Chan waiting her senpai. Shame we couldn't chat with him. Okay. But you know, we're on 5 speed. We're going to start slamming through some of this stuff pretty quick, I think. We can initiate propaganda programs, but our stability is actually at 100%, which is pretty cool. Reform the Ukraina. I guess this is good. We can't be going high octane all the time. Let's relax a little bit. We are locked in an eternal struggle with forces too terrible for godly men to comprehend. The world sinks deeper and deeper. Hold on a sec. Are we done with the helicopter? No, still not yet. Shit. I want my helicopter, 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 helicopter. I want my choppers, my choppers, my choppers, my choppers, my choppers. So the first hour, we're in the thirst hour. Oh gosh. Where do we get helicopter bonuses? Over here? Maybe we should do that instead of land doctrines. No, let's do attrition planning. Let's come over here. Alright. See how other nations are going to pass the time? Maybe. Yeah, let's check. Let's check to see how, let's see what's going on in... Oh, okay, we're kind of stuck here. What's going on in the United States? How's Robert Kennedy been doing? I don't know if he's gone for his... What does it say he's doing? No, whoops, no, that's not what I meant to do. He's doing Feed the Beast. Where's that? Oh, this is way over here. Oh, he's gonna go for the, he's gonna try to get Hawaii back. That's what he's doing first, I guess, or I don't know what he's also done, I should say already. But there's still an American despair. OFN unity somewhat high. He did nothing in Indonesia. I don't know what he's up to right now. The Regent can't bear the burden alone. Peace has been brought to Vietnam. Isn't that wonderful? Hey there, 3 reversal. Takes a long time to get the choppers. I know. But we will get there nonetheless. Hey, we've got population and it's gone. Manpower and it's gone. Okay, poverty relief programs. We definitely want to do that. Yeah. The sooner we can fix the poverty, the better, because that'll help. It'll give us some recruitable population back. It just has a lot of nice bonuses. Rename my agency. Is there a way to do that? I wasn't aware there was. Oh, wow. I never knew that. I thought you had to stick with it. Oh, it actually did it automatically. We didn't even have to. But still, that's good to know that the option is there. Oh, shit. Okay, the lists. Former NKVD man. Any loyalty he had to the red flag had died with the Union. After 20 years of socialism, what had Russia to show for it? Backwards industry, a feeble government, and a military, that could barely handle a few Finnish peasants. He stepped forward, he took a slip of paper, the wife first. Kamarov moved along the line, passing out the death sentences one at a time. Just the children, so they get the message. That one's for heresy, so burn the place down when you're done. This is a reference to Death of Stalin when Berea is giving out his orders for the purges. It's like, the wife first, he said in his smoker's growl. He moved along the line, passing out the death sentences one at a time. Just the children, so they get the message. That one's for heresy, so burn the place down when you're done. Hang this one publicly. Find a lamppost or something. These three are all in the same hostel, so you could do it by yourself. When all the officers had departed, Kamarov produced the final death sentence and smiled as he read in the dim lamplight. It was going to be a very productive and enjoyable night. It's wonderful when your job is also your hobby. Yep. Let's see here. We could do wiretapping. That'll help with daily political power gain. It also slows the clock down. Stability. This is an administrative stream thing. Suffer not the mutant. Goodness. Strong words. Strong words. What are we gonna do? I think we gotta reduce the strain. So this would be 1, 2, 3, and then this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is still faster. Yeah. The sinful people of Russia have been afflicted with such decades of Judo-Bolshevik rule, they no longer understand what's best for them. To carry out the solemn duty of impressing the regent's divine mandate upon the people, a new army must be raised. This will be no motley band of soldiers polluted by sin and earthly desires, but an order of the brave, the strong, and the pure. They shall be the regent's strong right arm, dispensing justice with bullet and bayonet to the traitors and undesirables within our realm. 70 freaking days to go still on those helicopters. And the industry stuff, we're pretty much already caught up. Hey CHG, you playing Yanderitsky? Emperor Baudai abdicates as communists sweep into power. And Romania has sided with Germany. Also, the water should be hot now. I'm going to be right back and go get my tea. Okay, got my tea. Yeah, Zukov, I'm gonna have to report this conversation. Threatening to do harm, obstructing any member of the Presidium in the process of... Get your fucking face! Yeah, that's good stuff, yeah. Jason Isaac was fun as Zukov. Yeah. So we got the national service programs. We don't need to be getting rid of stability ever. Bad idea. I'm actually considering initiating propaganda programs just to get that base stability up more. It's always good to do. Mitchell, Weeb, Bell, Win. Well, I've already done the Republic of West Alaska. Yeah. I did that last month, I think, or towards the end of last month, like in late March. Okay. Eyes in every house. So we gotta fix that administrative strain. Damn it, we've already stopped mobilizing. We gotta get... Is this really just off of that we didn't do the 4-year draft, a million years ago? This sucks! Base mechanization. If we can get agriculture rates up a bit, that'll help. But it's really got to be the poverty, and it ain't going up fast enough. At this rate, it's gonna take like 4 years, I think, by my math, to get that up. Shit. 39 days on the first helicopters. It's because Tabby is a vacuum of human death, killing way too many people. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I think there might be a way to switch to the 4-year draft. I hope so. We need something. Alright, little birds. Don't know whether it's the right thing for him, Anya. The right thing? Genya, haven't you seen what they're doing? That was just to a boy born with a couple extra toes. Grishna will be found out the moment he's asked to speak in school. We won't let our boy die just because he's a bit slow. The man spoke again, perhaps a bit humbled. Anna, yes, I know we can't let them find out about him, but we could just, well, not send him to school. People must have taught their children themselves all the time, not so long ago. How hard could it be? What about when we're gone? He can't live without us, Genya. The floorboards creaked under Esphir's light feet and voices stopped. She froze, not even daring to breathe. Grishna? Is that you, love? Thinking quickly, Esphir clicked off the tape recorder and slipped it into the pocket of her dressing gown before gently opening the couple's door. It's just me, Mommy, she said, her face concealed in the darkness of the hallway. I had a bad dream. Can I sleep with you and Daddy? Of course you can, honey, said Gennady, his smile visible in the moonlight. Come in. Esphir closed the door behind her and slipped off her gown, placing it at the foot of the bed before climbing in between her parents and curling up. So she got naked before she got in the bed with her parents? Anyway, you'll have to learn to face your fears sooner or later, Esphir, her mother chided as she rolled over to face her. 10 old is too old to be hiding away with us, don't you think? Esphir said nothing. She simply closed her eyes and thought of how much easier life would be for her parents without Grishna weighing them down. From the mouths of babes. So why would they have the tape recorder on? Manpower -1. Oh my god. So it's implied that their daughter kills their son. Yep. Manpower -1, political power +5. Don't worry, little girl. Taboritsky's like 60 years old and is still running from his nightmares. The nightmares will end when we find Alexei! Okay. I think we're going to go in on military factories, because we're going to need a whole lot of them to produce helicopters. They are expensive. I'm starting to think that the helicopters are going to be a necessity, you know, compared with, you know, for how little manpower we have. We're going to need a couple of really damn good troops to slice through the opposing enemy lines. Let's see. Socialist says you want to spend your PP in societal development as much as you can. The focus tree has some traits that negatively affect research and poverty. Yeah, once Alexei returns, the nightmare ends. It's really simple. Exactly. Exactly. Alright. What was that event referencing? It was referencing how undesirables, I guess we could say, are being killed under the West Russian Regency. Because remember, when the Nazis, like, yeah, because he's like just going, the Nazis had the right idea, we gotta purge people. And remember, the Jews were not the first people who the Nazis killed. They first went after the physically and mentally disabled. They killed tens of thousands of them before they started killing Jews. It's documented. Alright, within the gloom. I'm home. Let's see. Took him out. Hold on. Simone called out wearily as the door clicked behind him. Natalia rounded the corner from the kitchen to find him sitting on the floor and leaning against the door, eyes half closed and still in his work attire.
Oh, Semyon, she sighed, kneeling down to help get the boots off his swollen feet. This won't do. It's almost 11 o'clock. She finished undoing one bootlace and began to gently pry the sweat-dampened leather away from a worn and threadbare sock. Through the holes in the wool, she could see patches of skin rubbed raw and red during Simeon's interminable shifts. I'm sorry, love, Simeon said, his voice a throaty whisper. They wanted double quota today. Nobody else would leave early either. Someone... He paused. The man's name, it was Fyodor. He said at last, with a pained grunt as his other boot was finally tugged free. Natalia peeled off his socks to inspect the state of his trench foot and let out a tearful gasp unheard by her husband in his fatigued state. Oh, trench foot. You do not want to fuck with that. Fyodor, I don't remember what he said, but they took him. Might have been 2 hours into overtime. Took him outside and... Hush, Natalia muttered. Dismissing it didn't come easily to her, and the word left an acrid taste on her tongue the moment it left her mouth. You're home now. Don't think about that. Standing up and offering Semyon a hand, she pulled him to his feet and let his considerably reduced weight rest on her shoulders. Come, let's do something about those poor feet, and I'll warm up some stew. 5 hours later... The day began again. So towards absolute purity. So this is a modifier we've got here. So this is hurting our monthly population and stability. So this makes our monthly population worse and our stability worse as well. Rip wholesome Komi-ception. Now we just have Taboritsky, at least not trench fever, goddamn tick bite. Yeah, the Holy Russian Empire, if Burgundy isn't hellish enough for you. I don't know, I think I gotta go with that Himmler is still worse. Because, like, Himmler has, like, more organization. There's the Rodomo that gets established, which is just working tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people to death. And then, you know, he's also getting involved in things like, you know, he's setting up chemical warfare in Africa, and he could fuck things up in America. So I think Himmler still is worse, because at least the awful shit in Russia is only happening in Russia. We're not causing bad things to happen elsewhere, which is sort of like the what do you call it? When we were going after over that Yandere chart, and there was the danger scale, and it was just, there was that one Yandere subgroup where it was just like, you see, this one's less dangerous because she's just going to kill herself instead of you and all your friends. So, you know, it's all scale, I guess. Suffer not the mutant. Give him back! The woman shrieked, grasping and slapping at the Okra officer standing in the doorway. Behind him... Grishna screamed his wordless terror as he was dragged down the hallway to the front door and the old German truck outside. Give me back my boy! Oh no, so the sister didn't kill her brother. But maybe she sold him out? The officer scowled behind his balaclava and shoved her with his PPSH. Enough whining, bitch. Consider yourself lucky we didn't take the other one too. He's harmless, bellowed her husband, tears flowing down a face bursting with rage. He's never hurt anyone. What do you want with him? Their daughter clung to his leg, her expression blank. She hadn't made a sound since the black uniformed officers had kicked in the door 2 minutes prior. He's an animal, sneered the officer. A rabid beast. You'd have put him down yourself if you had any fucking decency. You fucking bastard! Roared the husband, making a lunge for the officer. He was met with the wooden stock of the SMG cracking against his nose, breaking it and knocking him to the floor. His wife screamed in distress and rushed to his side. Their daughter moved to kneel dutifully beside him, but remained silent. Change of plans, Yevgeny, called another voice from outside the room. Extreme case, looks like. The officer racked the bolt on his PPSH. Understood. Neutralizing suspects. He leveled the weapon, squeezed the trigger, and held it down until the screaming stopped.
Without family, who are we? The clock speeds up. And Kipsu says, guys, I don't think I want to stick my dick in crazy anymore. Well, there you go. It's all fun and games when, you know, you got the sexy jazz music playing and the ASMR in your ear. And then she's telling you to gun down families because one member of it is less than perfect. And, yeah, that's why we don't stick our dicks in crazy. Yeah, ain't kinky anymore, huh? Alright. Let this be a lesson to you all. Honor the Blessed Regent. God, I'm telling you, though, that reminded me of a fucking incident back when I was a security guard when this cop showed up. A schizophrenic had called the police on himself. He called the police for help because he wanted them to help with some voices that were in his brain. And nobody died, but it wasn't pretty. Let's see. One moment she's hot, the next she's telling us to murder families. Yes, let this be a lesson. If you all take one thing away from this campaign series is thou shalt not suffer the yandere to take your dick. Let's see. Hitler tries to kill the concept of French, not to mention what he does to the Belgians. Alright, finally we're done with the helicopters. Great. Okay. And also we have a bunch of regional development we could do, and I think I want to take a little bit of everything. Yes. Research facilities, industrial expertise, etc., etc. Give me everything. Now, we can finally start producing the helicopters. Death cures everything, even poverty. Alright, experimental helicopter. Now, we got a lot more factories over here than we need. Let's put them all over here instead. So, next, we want to... Actually, no. Before we do the experimental helicopter, we want to do air assault. Oh, no, we still have to do early helicopter. God damn it. What was wrong with the sun? You know, it didn't say. I think it's implying that... Well, they said that he's slow, so perhaps the implication is that he was mentally retarded. I don't know if that's, like, the right word to use anymore or anything. I hope I'm not offending anybody. Look, just think of it the same way how, like, yeah, I know that I don't reveal my ethnicity or anything on purpose, so, you know, that means I have less slurs that I'm allowed to use, because nobody knows if I'm allowed to use them or not. It's kind of like what I was saying Negro in the Black Revolt campaign. I think everybody knows I'm not coming from a bad place with it. I'm just using the language that, you know, was used at the time or whatnot. You know what? If we could, you know, maybe disabled's the better term. Okay. All right, but like, did anybody ever see that? There was this funny clip of it was one of the HoloLife people. I think it was it was Amelia Watson. She was playing the game L.A. Noire, which I'd like to do on the channel sometime. I do have it, but like it's set in the 40s, so you know certain language was okay to use back then. But I just saw this funny clip where you know. Some racial slurs start getting thrown around in the dialogue in the game, and she just goes, "What? Oh my god! I didn't know they were gonna do this!" And like you could just hear the fear in her voice. So where it's just like, "Oh my god! I'm in trouble! And oh man, we've got Kanik in the chat. Now I'm in trouble. Where she was just going, I don't endorse any of this. And, like, I gotta feel bad for her. Anyway, let's move on. For mine is the glory. All glory to the Regent, proclaimed the poster. Hail he who walks in God's footsteps. It had happened almost overnight. Gone from the stage of the town hall was the old portrait of Lenin, along with the unfortunate mayor who had dare hang it up. In its place, framed and nailed in place, was the face of Regent Taboritsky, her cold red and yellow eyes staring down upon the assembled townsfolk. Similarly, someone had hung a framed photograph of her above the mayor's desk. That same afternoon, a truck rolled into town with armed men sitting on the flatbed. As they climbed down and took up positions, the driver stood up on the cab and held aloft both a megaphone and a portrait of the regent. "Subjects of the regency," he boomed, startling the elderly folk. "Take this opportunity. Prove your loyalty to the blessed regent. Once you all welcomed the faces of treason and atheism into your homes, repent and hang high the visage of your rightful sovereign." Excuse me. Nobody moved a muscle. Instead, the villagers simply milled around, confused and slightly nervous. One of the guards racked the bolt on his AK, and the driver spoke again. "Furthermore, I hereby announce that regular inspections of private homes will be conducted by the Imperial Shaturmovki. Subjects of the regent found to be suspect loyalty will be subject to extreme corrective measures." One by one, the villagers moved forward to collect their portraits. From that day forth, each and every one of them would sleep under the regent's steely gaze. Such loyal subjects. Political power plus 15. Let's see. You had a teacher who got expelled for saying frog and an exchange student. I take it the exchange student was French, probably? Okay. I think we want to go... Yeah, we got to get to a trustworthy court so that we could keep reducing our administrative strain. I can't believe we still don't have manpower. Are we or are we not freaking Russia? Damn. How's the army professionalism looking right now? Very bad. Let's get it better. Yeah, we need as good an army as we can get. Get the equipment up. Do I care about the resources? I think we're already fine on everything except for rubber. I don't think we need to get more. You're killing everyone. How can you have manpower? There's got to be some decent Russians around here. That's all I'm saying. To be fair, the part of Russia that had peoples under German occupation. Yeah, I know. Let's see here. Okay, let's think here for a second, guys. So we're about a year away from getting the early helicopter. And then after that, it's going to take us 194 days to get the air assault division. So that's like a little bit over half a year. So about June of 1968. Yeah, about June of 68 is when we'll be able to start building air assault divisions. We only need to make 2. So can we train them in 6 months is the question. Let's see. Jack Rum says, "One lesson to take from me, never date when you are lovesick. That is exactly how you can be at risk for falling for the crazy ones." Kipsu says, "But she's hot." Damn it, Kipsu! She was just... It's like, yeah, I know that she just killed... I know that, you know, Taboritsky's policies just led to that entire family getting gunned down because the little sister thought it was actually going to be better for her family if she sold out her brother. Because I'm sure that that's what that meant. That, like, I'm sure that the sister reported the brother to the authorities. And, you know, it's just, oh, yeah, but that was, like, you know, 10 minutes ago. Whatever. I want to bang Kurumi again now. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Kipsu, when Mikhail Matkovsky is starting to say that you're too horny, you might need to look in the mirror. We're going to increase the construction budget here. I should have done this a while back. We had the political power for it. We'll just offset it by reducing military spending for right now. There we go. Look who's got factories again. This guy. Alright. Black market is available again. You think we could try to buy helicopters again? What do we got here? Service programs? No. 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 This is a maybe, but we don't need the stability right now. Virgin Yandere Burgundian Komi versus Chad Sundere Liberal Tomsk. And followed by somebody going Liberal Tomsk and vomiting. Alright, Imperial Standards. With a fury unseen since the Reformation, iconoclasm has once more taken hold in the world, heralded by the blast of dynamite and the roar of bonfires. Fingernails tear at posters glued to the walls. Axes hack apart heathen altars, and portraits of false rulers are consigned to the flames. Exhorted onwards and threatened by the Sutumorovki, the subjects of the regent are cleansing the image of Holy Russia. When the iconoclastic fury has subsided, the fires will turn from destruction to creation, forging new golden edifices for the Orthodox Church. Pens and typewriters will speak of the regent's glory and print paeans to the Lord. Where soulless concrete once stood in the shape of monuments to workers, false monarchs and ideologues, stone and marble will rise once more. True art and architecture, embodying centuries of tradition, returns to the motherland. This time it shall stand for 1,000 years. Glory be to God. Alright, Cult of the Tsarevich. Wherever Alexei is hiding, surely he is living a most blessed life. Raised by gentle, caring men of God, he has certainly been instilled with all the virtues of a great and holy ruler. More than that, he carries the sanctified blood of his martyred father within his veins, setting him above all other men. Even among the racially superior of the world, he must be the most exemplary specimen. All the people of Russia should know this, from the lowest peasant to the highest noble. The Tsarevich is the sacred prince promised directly to our regent by the Lord. He shall be as glorious and perfect in form and mind as Christ himself, King of kings and ruler of rulers, our golden child, our blessed prince of longing. All of Russia shall know of your glory from now till judgment day. Your regent shall ensure that none ever heed the voice of Satan and defy you as the Jew Tartar Lenin did. By enshrining the regent's unworthy earthly authority, the stage shall forever be set for you to assume the throne in perpetual and unquestioned peace. Alright, it's very cool. We've got regents coming. You are in the Reichskommissariat Moscow. The procession kept moving. Why have you entered Moscow then? He said, attempting to muster up ferocity. There is nothing for you here. Yeah, these are German soldiers on the border. There is nothing for you here. The woman returned his stare, her eyes glazed over. My child, she said, and her voice chilled him. Even if you killed us all, it would be better than the regent's Russia. The refugees spoke for what could have been hours, and every story stunned him further into silence. When it was done, he returned to the guard post and opened a bottle of vodka. He cursed Germania, and he cursed Taboritsky, but above all, he cursed the human race. I didn't sign up for this shit. Is Alexei Chan hot? Well, there's a picture of her here. It's kind of small. Can't really tell. But Alexei would be in her 50s or 60s by now. Alright. Don't forget to push the consider our destiny thing every once in a while. Well, we haven't even hit 2 o'clock, but yeah, I guess once the clock starts running forward, it could quickly get away from us. Journal-ish entry. The days of visitation are come. Wait, the coals of the dark. Is it? Oh, is this? Oh, this is it's a Taboritsky diary entry. You know what that means? Hit the music. Hit the music.
The days of visitation are come. The days of The days of repaying are come. Know ye, O Israel, that the prophet was foolish, the spiritual man was mad, for the multitude of thy iniquity and the multitude of thy madness. Hosea 9:7. One was unfortunately indisposed recently. It appears that I was taken ill. I have little recollection of the past several days, and my physician is insistent that I rest. Treasonous talk, treasonous! Of course it's not treason. What are you writing? I had to sleep for a time. The night and the dream were long. There were no lights. The skein eluded me, though I searched long for its silken weave. Becoming harder to piece the lines together. It seems it's meaningless, you fool! I don't understand. I can't read the lines. The coals, the darkness, the gleaming altar, all lie. cold and empty. It's cold. It's so cold.
Alright, let's keep moving. This is the power of genocide. Hey there, Crane. It's Kurumi's theme song. It's called Portrait. The Imperial Cult. There is increasingly little room for the icons of traditional saints in the churches of Holy Russia. Not even the Blessed Regent would dare to commit the sin of diminishing them, but his regime has other priorities. The center of attention as of late is always the same. The great icon of Tsarevich Alexei Nikhailovich Romanov, commissioned by Regent Taboritsky, and elevated to a place of pride in the church. There were protests, cries of idolater, but even men of God have limits to their courage. In time, all Russia will venerate the blessed child of its murdered Tsar. When Alexei is found and assumed his rightful throne, the people will kneel to him as they should God's own representative on earth. Our immortal sovereign will come, and he will reign over Russia for all time. He will come. The clock speeds up. Alright, it's still just these four that I don't care about here right now. Let's find out what's going to help with the administrative chaos. Hey, we got manpower! We got manpower! This is not a drill. Every Tsar must... And it's gone. Franchan, you sent me higher res Alexei II art on Discord. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, Franchan, you're... Oh, you have a different name on Discord. Okay, thank you very much. You know what? Let's pull that up. Let's pull that up for people right now. Give me a second. So, people want to see what Alexei looks like now. Because remember, Alexei lives. Alexei escaped the murder of his parents. Okay. Hold on. I'm trying to pull up Discord. Featherist says a bad bruise could kill Alexei with his hemophilia. Him surviving the revolution, Stalin, and then all the messed up stuff that happened is unlikely. Lies! Heretical lies! Anyway, give me a second here. So this is what our dear Alexei looks like today. Damn, this is a huge wallpaper. That's awesome. You guys should have seen this. I got some wallpaper art for a series that I'm gonna be doing here. I got sent it by the development team for Equestria at War. It was the biggest freaking wallpaper I'd ever seen. It was like 88. It was like 8,800 by 4,400. Just insane. Ah, wow! Look at the detail. There's a reflection here. Or no, is that not Alexei? Maybe this is Anastasia or something? I don't know. I don't know what this is from. But this is our rightful Tsar right here. Let's see here. Okay, so there's the Tsar. I will hear no more that Alexei is dead. All right. Give me a second. Let's go back to the... Oh, wrong. Click the wrong thing. Here we go. Alright, how do I close this? Here we go. Oh, this character is called Tobichi from... Tobichi Origami from Date Alive. Oh, so canonically also belongs in the same universe as Kurumi here. Alright. Yeah, how can anybody deny that Alexei lives? Thank you, Blake. Thank you. Like, we've literally got a picture of her. Okay, so there's just a couple other things I got to do in this other monitor here real quick. Grab that and that. Okay. Now, where were we? We were reading Trustworthy Court. The situation is not as it should be. Hold on. Okay. Trustworthy court. The situation is now as it should be. We have heard disturbing rumors. You keep watch on the ambitious and powerful. Villainous courtiers have been in a lot of the good-hearted. Have ever been the lot of good-hearted rulers. Adjustments shall be made so that Tsarevich Alexei will never face such a threat. Once the fate of traitors becomes known, fear shall permanently cow those who aspire to follow in their footsteps. Matkovsky says that the picture is fake. Lies! I will not believe the words of a drunken, cancerous fascist from the edge of Siberia. Say, uh-oh, looks like it's time to shoot the detractors. Hold on a second here. Oh, shit! I'm sorry, the placeholder pick is still on top. I'm sorry, I didn't switch it back. Okay. The only thing that we missed, the only thing you guys missed is we just finished the Trustworthy Court. Okay, sorry about that. Okay. Let's see, the fall of the favorite, or we could do bounties on parasites. Here we go. Sorry about that. Here, I'll make it up for you with some other funny dub moments. So, hold on. Here's what I have to say to you, Matkovsky.
So I guess I can just use you as my guinea pig since you asked so nicely.
Face the wall. Alright. I think that was not the right soundbite, actually. Perhaps the placeover saved us from witnessing more of Taboritsky's crimes. Are we shooting corpses now? Yeah, there's no manpower, but we're still purging people. We gotta go into the negatives. Oh man, and I still don't know what's gonna happen with the Urals. How many divisions do they have? Yep, we are certainly outnumbered by Omsk at the moment. Maybe we'll get lucky and they'll blow up, but I think they would have already if they were going to. Let's see here. Oh, Matkovsky. Don't you understand? You have to get in line?
Uh-oh, what's wrong? You know, I'm honestly deeply hurt that you seem to fear me so much. No one will bat an
Wait,
eye.
damn it, wrong soundbite again. I want you to fear me. Tabby wants you to fear her. Okay, dang it. I should have made better notes on which of these soundbites. Okay, journal entry time. Hit the music. Oops.
Being confident of... thank you very much for the super chat, Ewan Somerville, who says, "Long live Vladimir III, true Tsar of Russia, my last words before I'm placed before the wall." Well, at least you're honest about your own fate. Okay. Being confident of this very thing, that he who hath begun a good work in you will perfect it unto the day of Christ Jesus. Philippians 1:6. Mere years ago, it seemed almost inconceivable that I would ever succeed in the task that the Lord set before me. When I turned my back on the pretender Vladimir Kirillovich and began the trek northwards with my followers, I was derided as a madwoman. Indeed, I doubt I was missed by the population of Vyatka at large, being the only one bold enough to advocate for adopting German methods in our crusade against the unrighteous. Perhaps that was to be expected. Lesser men rarely have the willpower to do what must be done. The task falls to great women of destiny like Adolf Hitler. And myself, I suppose. Even now I am more than aware of what my supposed benefactor, the two-faced Lev Nikolaevich, says about me from the safety of exile. He calls me a mere Nazi esoteric, deriding me for crushing his iconoclastic vision of Eurasia. Truthfully, I harbor no resentment towards such women. God would not have sent them to my aid if they were truly evil. Besides, is forgiveness not amongst the highest of virtues? Perhaps someday my fellows in Usailovsk Ritus block will return and find their place in the grand design. I shall ask Saint Ephraim the Syrian to intercede on my behalf and show them the true path to salvation. God willing, they will come to understand. in time. Counsel them well, Lord.
All right. Carrying on. What? It ain't April 10th. Is it April 10th? Yes, it is. Never mind. You are correct. All right. All right. Alexei Kosygin is the rightful czar. Lies! Lies from Socialist. But thank you for the super chat. Yea, we weep.
You said they were headed horny!
Someone yelled, their voice barely muffled by the thin floorboards.
You trying to fuck me, Andre?
Beneath his home, huddled in the dirt, Abram held Lydia close and gritted his teeth to stop them from chattering. Levi was curled up by his feet, quiet as a mouse. Their boy had developed a talent for hiding, at least. Above them, he heard... There's the alert. Above them, he heard loud footsteps as one of the men closed the distance to his partner.
Fuck off, Simeon!
Came another voice, harsh and guttural.
I saw them come home half an hour ago. You must have tipped them off when you were looking through the window. They probably bolted out the back when they saw you. Back door is still bolted from the inside, dickhead. No, they must have gone out the front when I ran down the side window. When you were supposed to keep watch.
There was a scuffle of boots on wood, and suddenly the second voice was filled with fear.
What the hell, Simeon? Put it down! You let them get away! It's my ass on the line now! We're both going to fucking hang as sympathizers! They pay you for it, you fucking rat! Simeon, don't!
There was a crack of gunfire, and the thud of a body hitting the door.
Fucking Jew lover!
Growled Andre, striding out the house and slamming the door behind them. Abram gently pressed his hand to the trapdoor above him and pushed it open, lifting the rug above it. Peering out into the bedroom, he saw a large body lying still in a pool of spreading blood. Clambering out, he offered a hand to his wife and son. They had a ride to catch out of Russia. Come, Vladimir is waiting for us. This is a reference to the Inglourious Basterds movie. I don't know if it's a reference. It's more like things that actually happen. The clock strikes once. Does that mean we're on 2? Oh, what? The clock has struck the 3rd hour, slowly slipping forward. Shit. Okay, we need to appeal to the church. I didn't realize that we were not on 1 o'clock anymore. Alright, come on, come on. Come on. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Tabby appeals to church. Alright. The fall of the favorite. The clock will retreat once. Let's also appeal to the church and see what's going on here. Journal entry time! Hold on.
And Samuel said to all the people, Surely you see him whom the Lord hath chosen, that there is none like him among all the people. And all the people cried and said, God save the king. 1 Samuel 10:24. The reorganization of Holy Russia's framework continues apace. Steady progress, no hesitation, no doubling back, lest we lose sight of the path. One expected more difficulties than one has thus far encountered. After all, OVRI did not enjoy the same luxuries that Hitler did when the time came to assume power. We had no gullible civilian government that could be swayed to our side, nor did we have the full confidence of a large revanchist military. The greatest resistance has been from the same expected source, the Reds, who continue to assail us despite their defeat. It seems they have learned some valuable lessons in obstinacy from their verminous masters. No matter how hard one stops down the boot and grinds them under heel, they somehow manage to return, time and time again, to torment Russia. This persistence is most concerning. The process of reorganization is only going to intensify with the passage of time, and the Regency cannot afford continued assaults on its subjects. The Imperial Army must increase its efforts and smoke out the Jew atheists before they can multiply in number. Perhaps some gas.
Alright, let's carry on. Let's carry on. I think what we're gonna do is, by the way, we're gonna do a glorious new day, and then we're gonna call it a day. Because I got a lot of other stuff to do, and I want to play some Nier later, okay? The Most Holy Church. Taboritsky sat in the pews, having finished his evening prayers more quickly than usual. The church was, as usual, empty of everyone but himself. Nobody could be permitted to stand in his presence, especially not when the Skeen danced before him and he spoke to the Tsarevich. No man of the cloth would understand. So this is the church decision event thing. The Judo-Bolshevik puppeteers had been working to destroy the Empire. He steeled his mind as the whispers of angels whispered to his ears again. Nobody would stand in the path of Holy Russia or the restoration of its true monarch, neither heathen nor Pharisee. Only I could be the rock of the church. What did he see when he rose once more? The clock retreats once, but the clock also speeds up. Oh boy. Alright, so let's try to stick to the destiny thing that just slows it down. And we'll only do the church one in desperate times. You can't stop. You must not allow the clock to speed up. There is much to be done. Yeah, consider our destiny. Yeah, we gotta consider our destiny every chance we can now. Let's see. The last hope is the Principality. What, you think Russia won't be good under Yazov? Or Yagoda? But Yagoda has the boobs, you horny people. Journal entry time! Hit the music! What a meme this is becoming.
Journal entry, April 18th, 1967. The Lord give thee dust for rain upon thy land, and let ashes come down from heaven upon thee, till thou be consumed. Deuteronomy 28:24. Something is wrong. I can't hear him. It was so recently that I heard... Oh, shit. Oh, God, my mic. Hold on. It was so recently that I heard the choirs of heaven reverberating within my skull. I could wake to the sounds of angels, but no longer. Now I wake to the creaking of the bed, brought about by my thrashing around in my sleep. I hear no bird song, no crackling of the fire, no quiet illicit conversations between the guards who keep watch outside my door. There's only silence, there's only cold ash in the hearth. When I open the window, I hear not the howling wind and the distant thrum of factories. It does not fill the emptiness in my soul. It sickens me. Countless times have I tried to bear it, but it always ends the same way, with the blessed regent of the Holy Russian Empire hunched over his privy, voiding his stomach until nothing comes up but searing vile. Then, once the heaving and choking stops, silence. And the creeping silence and the creeping dread that trickles down my spine like ice water when I turn my mind to the Empire. Do I fear my creation? God, the designer, his mechanisms beckon. The clock slows down.
Alright, thank you very much for the super chat. Ewan says, it would be funny if Alexei stormed in with a platoon of soldiers and orders the troops to execute Tabby for forcing the true sons of Russia to kill other true sons and daughters of Russia. So the song that I'm playing is called Portrait. It's the theme for Kurumi, the character here. Or Kurumi, I'm not sure. Alex lifted another spoonful of turnip soup to his lips with a trembling hand. It was cold in the dining room, bitterly, bitterly cold. There wasn't enough coal for both dinner and a fire, Papa said, but it had been weeks since they'd been warm. Mama wouldn't let him or Svetlana go out to find any either. All they did was go to school, go to church, and eat the same boring dinner every day. He couldn't even go out to play with Vlad's boy from next door anymore. Suddenly, there was a muffled crash. Svetlana yelped in fright and dropped her spoon with a clatter. Mama froze. Papa paused for a moment, but kept eating, arm rising and falling mechanically as he tried to fill his empty stomach. Alex stared in the direction sound had come from, the wall dividing their home from Vlad's. Through the wood and plaster, he could hear shouting, "Down, you rats!" A thunderous voice boomed. "Head against the floor!" Someone shouted back, lacking the volume to make their words distinguishable. "Shut up, pig! You, woman, where is he? Where is your bastard father?" Alex's attentions were snatched away by the sudden rapping of Papa's knuckles on the wooden table. His father was staring at him over the empty pot at the table center. There was neither anger nor affection in his eyes. "Don't, Alex." As to what he didn't want Alex to do, he never said. He just lowered his gaze to the bowl and kept spooning soup into his mouth, willfully oblivious. Soon, Mama and Svetlana were doing the same, though Alex could see the trails of moisture running down his sister's face in the candlelight. But none of them could ignore the screams and gunfire that followed. Towards absolute purity. Monthly population keeps getting worse. Stability is getting worse. But hey, we're still at 100, so I'm doing something right. Let's see. Average TNO fan versus average TMO enjoyer. So it was the fans, the regular TNO instead of TMO fans were the ones getting shot next door. So what I was getting there is that the family of Alex's family were like pure, quote unquote, pure Russians, but Vlad's family next door was of the wrong race or ethnicity or whatever. And so that's why the fathers, told the kids to stop playing with them. And, I'm not saying that the father sold them out, but it probably was one of those things where the father knows, okay, this is going to happen eventually. Improved academic base. Very nice. You see, the kids are getting smarter. Oh yeah, I forgot to see what the fall of the favorite was. So, hold on here. He's no messiah, but he strives to emulate. Could the machination of Beelzebub be any more obvious? Shabelsbork already has his 30 pieces of silver. So Shabelsbork, this is our head of government. He's a devoted follower and my best friend. But he's about to fall, I guess. He's become a problematic element in the court. Speaking with the forked tongue of Satan, he has dared to confront the regent with concerns about his increasingly erratic behavior. Could the mechanizations of Beelzebub be any more obvious? This is the prelude to a betrayal most foul. No doubt Shabelsky Bork has already had his 30 pieces of silver. All he needs now is a rope of straw that he might be sent, blue-faced and choking, to the same eternal prison as his infernal master. In his place, a younger, more godly man shall be elevated to become the right hand of the regent. The clock will also retreat once. Nice. And we're at the second hour, so we can go back to the beginning. Excellent, excellent. The spirit of Cain. Pyotr tried to keep himself from shivering as he stepped into Taboritsky's office and heard the door lock behind him. He was gripping the pocket pistols concealed in his jacket so tightly that the edges were biting into his palm. Taboritsky rose from behind his desk, a smile on her face. It wasn't reflected in her eyes. There, Pyotr could only see a deep well of madness on the verge of brimming over.
Pyotr,
said Taboritsky, taking up a pair of filled vodka glasses as she approached. Her graceful, measured movements belied the simmering insanity that Pyotr knew to be within her.
Won't you join me for a drink?
A transparent ploy. Pyotr didn't let her eye contact with Taboritsky drop. She shook her head, too anxious to answer. Taboritsky's smile vanished, replaced with the stony-faced, dead-eyed stare Pyotr had seen in her nightmares. It was the same look that had graced her features when they had dispatched Nabokov, the same when he had first ordered chemical weapons unleashed. Yet maybe... Eminence, Pyotr began, forcing himself to relax slightly. I have everything happened at once. Pyotr instinctively jerked backwards as he saw the glasses drop to shatter on the polished floorboards. Taboritsky seemed to leap forward, the glint of... Hold on. Taboritsky seemed to lean forward, the glint of polished steel in her right hand. Pyotr let out a reflective shout of alarm and tried to draw the pistol from within his jacket pocket, only for it to tumble with a clatter and bang to the floor. All he could do was throw her arms outwards towards Taboritsky, catching her knife arm at the wrist. Both women were old, creaking relics of a Russia past, but Pyotr was the weaker. Not even a second later, he felt something give in her elbows, and the knife drew closer. In that instant, what little courage had driven him evaporated, replaced only by gibbering, insensate terror for his life. "Sergei! Sergei! Sergei!" she screamed at the top of her lungs. "Sergei, stop! Stop! Sergei, please! Just listen to me, Sergei!" Despite his plea, no hint of mercy appeared in her friend's eyes. The gleaming point drew closer, spurred on by a mad woman's strength. Pyotr gritted her teeth, eyes bulging as she tried to find some final reserve of strength in her old bones. And then she slipped. Something cold slid between Pyotr's ribs. She fell, first against the wall and then to the floor, as her vision tightened to a tunnel. The last thing she ever saw was the steadily spreading pool of his lifeblood, edging towards her old friend's trembling boots. "Goodbye, old friend." The clock strikes twice. The clock speeds up.
Go find out for me, little pig. Prove to me how foolish it actually is to try and change the world. Doesn't matter how crowded this world may get. The only one around who can interfere with it. Doesn't matter how crowded this world may get. The only one around who can interfere with time is me. And don't you forget it.
Alright. Time for a glorious new day. We got a brand new head of government. Oh, it's Viktor Lorenov, our field marshal. Cool. Fun fact, some reports from the Ipatiev house claim that Alexei survived the first wave of bullets, and it was only because the Bolsheviks checked that Alexei was killed. Well, but Alexei lives, Iwan. Somerville. And don't you forget it. But thank you very much for the super chat. Much appreciated. Okay. We gotta switch some things around here. Still short on manpower. But it is a glorious new day. What we have accomplished here in the West is only the beginning. From this old heartland of the Empire, the light of our Lord and his earthly representative, Tsarevich Alexei, will shine forth. Soon it shall eliminate all of Russia, from Malorussia to Vladivostok. The subhumans will be utterly destroyed, and the pure race never again threatened by their ilk. But not yet. There is so much more to do, so many evils to vanquish and souls to save. Beyond our borders, false claimants to the rulership of Russia send forth their armies to oppose us. Foolishly, they dismiss our claim to divine sponsorship, refusing to even acknowledge the truth of the Tsarevich's existence. They're wrong, of course, and we'll know it once we cast them into hell and establish the eternal, holy Russian Empire across the entirety of its rightful lands. Let's see, Matkovsky says this is starting to sound concerning. Sergenya, oh my gosh. Okay, do we have any other good stuff we could do down here? No, it's still the same fort. Wait, no. Hold on. What's the one? State resource corporations. Yeah, this one. Encourage returning expatriates. We need some damn manpower. You might have to use more scary music for the late game Tabby Journal. No, we won't. That's the whole point, because everybody's like, oh, the music, it's so sexy. Tabby, please take me. Seize my means of reproduction. But then, you know, the music's going to stay, and then the words will be different. I'm going to break you all of your yandere obsessions. Hold on. Wait. Okay, no, that's the helicopter. Okay, so we can't do the other thing just yet. Stalin looks like a hippie compared to Tabby. Check my Discord. Okay. What do we got here? Oh, yeah. So, we just killed our best friend, but let's take a look at the, at who it is. Who we just killed. So this... Hold on. Here is Piotr, the one that we just killed. Right here. This is, Hold on, let me check something here. If I did that... I don't know who the name of this character is, but yes, this is Piotr, the one whose ribs we just slipped a knife in between. But we had to! She was working for Satan itself. Herself. Would Satan be a girl in this world? So, anyway, there you have it. Huh, does she have a clock in there too? I can't tell. She looks just as crazy as Tabby. No! She was a tool of the great Satan. And I'm not crazy. I'm definitely not crazy, but Piotr, I just wanted to say from the bottom of my heart.
Thanks for the snack, boys.
Maybe I should play that every time I get a super chat. Say thanks for the snack. Alright, Infinite Devil Machine. The streets were quiet, orderly, cold. Commoners lowered their eyes when they passed watchmen. They worked. No idle chatter or relaxed movement. Dissent was a forgotten word. Nobody asked uninvited questions. The Ocarina had made it known that nobody from the lowliest worker to the nobility was safe from a knock on the door and a 5-minute trial ending before a blood-splattered wall. As the regent looked down upon his city from the balcony of his palace, his heart was at last tranquil. This incarnation of the Empire was not a decrepit old man bloated with decay. It was a single glorious machine. A firm hand on the levers, a gentle turning of the dial, and it would move as he willed. As the tale of history unfolded according to God's design, so did the cogs of Russia by the regent's hand. The gears kept turning. The clock speeds up. Hey, we got political power, though. All right. Play it? Play what? Like Piotr actually gets his gun out before being stabbed? Oh. Let's see here. Kontagan says play it. What do you mean play it? Play what? Thank you for the super chat, by the way. Uh-huh. They both killed Nabokov's uncle, so they basically contributed to the creation of Lolita. Again with the Lolita thing. Oh yeah, so we're done. It's a glorious new day. All right, so we're gonna end the stream there. Oh, the thanks for the snack clip. Oh, play the clip. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. So we got a super chat. You know what that means.
Thanks for the snack, boys.
Can you guys hear the tongue when she does it? Let's see here. Let's try it again.
Thanks for the snack, boys.
It's faint, but I hope you guys could hear it. Just. Okay, so there we go. We're going to have a new tradition. Every time there's a super chat during this campaign, I'll play Thanks for the Snack. But we're going to have to pick that up next time. So anyway, we're gonna end it here because I want to play Nier for at least a couple of hours later on today. I'm probably not going to stream on Sunday. I'm thinking about no longer streaming on Sundays, or I don't know. But anyway, yeah, a lot of progress was made. Unfortunately, none of that progress is in terms of manpower. Actually, no, we're increasing the manpower now. Yeah, if we could just get the poverty rate up. Actually, what might be better is if we get off of the base mechanization. So, but we're still quite a ways from that. Poverty rate's still going to take about a year. But yeah, I think we already calculated that. It would be around June 68. But yeah, we'll figure something out and get a couple of helicopter divisions up. You'll get some big encirclements. We'll be okay. I'm Conquering History Games. Thank you for joining me, and thank you very much for everybody who donated via Super Chat. It's what keeps the live streams going. You all have yourselves a wonderful day, and I hope to see you later. Bye.